friends. It has been a long week for me, but I did manage to rack up 5 frugal things and 3 frugal fails, so I'm going to hit you with them. Alright, first off, I cleaned out my pantry and donated a ton of stuff to the local food pantry that I volunteer at. It flew off the shelves. So this was stuff that just wasn't my favorite stuff to eat, a lot of canned goods, a lot of like dry products that I didn't want to move all the way down to College Station. I almost said Mena, but I'm leaving Mena. All the way down to College Station. So I was very happy that it was able to go to local people in need, and I don't have to pack it up and move it. Well, I did pack it up and I moved it to the food pantry, but I don't have to move it again. So next up, I took a huge car haul of stuff to the consignment store. I've been purging as I've been packing, and I was happy to get that stuff out of my house. Number 3, I got a whole lot done in 42 hours in College Station. It's about a 7-hour drive down, about a 7-hour drive back, just the way I drive. Sometimes it takes longer. And I was able to get an apartment, look at a ton of apartments, get a new P.O. box, get a bunch of stuff set up at my new work. Long couple of days. I'm still a little dead, and I look it too, but yeah. So I got a lot of stuff done. I got everything done I really needed to do, so that's it. Alright, number 4 is, when it came down to it, I probably saw about 11 apartment complexes, and at the end of the day, there were 2 that I was willing to live in. The first one was much more expensive because it was in a swankier neighborhood, actually about $80 or $90 a month more than the other one. The other one was in an area in an apartment complex that is currently being like repainted and kind of renovated, but it's obviously I'd be signing up for some construction and some, just having to deal with that. And it also just wasn't quite as nice from the outside. Other than that, they were pretty similar. I decided to go with the cheaper of the 2 places because one, if I do that and I move into the smaller place, I can save almost $1,000 this year. And 2, I'm new to the area anyway. If I really hate it, it really doesn't work out, I can always move. So that's all there is to it. I will do more on that in another video where I show you the apartments and everything. So, all right, number 5. I avoided staying a 3rd night in College Station or on the road, even though I was exhausted. On Friday morning, I started out at 7 a.m. looking for places. The places that I looked at on Thursday that I had booked in advance that I thought were going to work didn't for various reasons. And so I was running around trying to find numbers for places and call people who knew people. And it was just a really busy day. I was hoping to get out of College Station by about 1. I didn't leave until 6. And so I didn't get home until 2 a.m. And I just collapsed onto the bed. It was bad. And I was so tempted to try to find a place to sleep overnight, either in College Station or on the road back. And I just kept telling myself no, because it was going to be super expensive. In College Station, it was parents' weekend, and so everything was booked up. I originally tried to book like Thursday night, Friday, and I'd be there, leave Saturday, but everything was pre-booked. I would have had to stay like half an hour away, and motels would have been $135 a night instead of $50 a night that I was paying for a less crowded time. So if I'd stayed there another night, I probably could have just been a little bit easier on myself, not had to get everything, drive myself crazy, but it would have cost a lot more, and that money is coming out of my pocket. So same on the road, I could have stopped and slept somewhere overnight, halfway through the trip or something, and I wanted to so bad, but I decided to just go ahead, finish the trip home, deal with it. By the time I got into bed, I had been up for like whatever 7 a.m. one morning to 2 a.m. the next morning is. I can't do that math right now because I'm still kind of lagged from that. So it was a long, packed day, but I managed to cheap out on it and get home and sleep in my own bed, and I was thrilled to wake up in my own bed. So there's that. All right, and my fails. 1, I defrosted some chicken last week from the freezer. It smelled weird. It hadn't been in the fridge too long. It smelled off. I even cooked it and thought that might fix it. Still smelled off, so I gave it to Rory. I just really didn't feel like getting food poisoning before, in the middle of the move and everything like that. And Rory had the worst farts for like 2 days after. I mean, they were rancid. You can smell them from other rooms. So I'm really glad I didn't eat that chicken. That said, I don't know why it went bad or where in the process, but I did not get to eat it, and I purchased it. So not awful. Rory got to eat it. She liked it. It was cooked at that point. She was fine. She just had really rancid farts. All right. Number 2, I dropped one of the boxes that I had packed full of stuff to bring to consignment on the way to my car to load it up. And I smashed a couple of plates, a vase, like some really cute stuff. And I had to throw all of that away because I broke it, and you can't sell broken stuff. So I don't know whether I didn't tape the box up good enough or I wasn't holding it right. I was on a marathon of trying to get all sorts of stuff done, and it just, bad luck. It was also raining at that point. So, yeah. Also, number 3, once again, this is just a product of me trying to do a lot of stuff right now in the middle of moving. I bought some turkey bacon at the Dollar Tree, and while I was there, I also got some boxes from their big free box area in the back. And apparently I put the bag with the turkey bacon into one of the boxes, brought it in, forgot about it until 2 or 3 days later when I pulled it out, and I'm like, well, I can't eat this now. So I wasted a couple bucks worth of turkey bacon because I just wasn't paying attention. I've got a lot going on. So, it's just part of moving. I think you're going to forget something. You're not going to eat as well. You're going to be a little tired. So, and it's just going to get worse because as I'm filming this over the next week, I need to get everything else done. So, it's going to be fun. Let's see what other crazy things I get into. So, also, I do have some congratulations. Fair Juno paid off a credit card. Congrats, Fair Juno! Internet high five. Also, congrats to Our Farm Life for paying off a credit card and a personal loan and getting married. All sorts of big wins. Congratulations, Our Farm Life. And then finally, the biggest, hugest congratulations to my friend Jamie from Jamie's Simple Life. She and her husband are now debt-free. They finally paid off Colby's student loans. They've been working towards this for a long time. I'm so excited for them. They just posted a video on her channel, and it's amazing. I'm so happy for them and everything that they have coming up. So congratulations, Jamie. You're the best, and you deserve it. So those are my wins, fails, and congratulations for the week. If you have a money win, please tell me about it so I can celebrate with you, and tell me if you've ever dropped a giant box full of stuff you were hoping to sell, because that one kind of smarted.